Douglas, and a warm welcome to this Division 1 NatWest Pro 40 match. It's a thrill to be here, bringing you action from this 40 over a side one-day encounter.
Well, taking into account this very damp pitch and the overcast overhead conditions, I see no option upon winning the toss but to bowl first. This is a very wet surface and will be hard to play your strokes on. I think it might move around a bit too. I mean, it's a pretty good toss to win this, and I expect the bowlers to dominate, never mind the first session, most of the day. Oh, that showed us the maker's name, and what a wonderful, easy, free swing of the bat.
We can have a look at that again.
Fantastic shot there, and I think he knew it was four just as soon as he struck it.
The sweeper picks up.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there, just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. Confident appeal. The umpire says not out. The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one.
Well, I don't think it was ever going to be out, so why they bother to appeal? Not a difficult decision for the umpire to make. That is not out.
Sutcliffe facing. That's a big appeal. The umpire's not moving on that one. Really, that was nothing more than a hopeful shout by the fielding team.
I think that was always missing. Not out, and a good decision too.
Let's see the action replay of that. Straight up in the air. Safely taken by Mustard.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Lewis gets his first wicket. He's gone for a duck.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quack, quack.
This was the end of the innings for Sutcliffe.
Here's Andrew Flintoff.
That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. Oh, well taken.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Lewis gets his second wicket. Flintoff is out first ball.
A first baller, that is just so embarrassing, and rest assured there'll be a few comments from the crowd as he heads back towards the pavilion.
This was how the wicket fell. Law is the next batsman in. Super catch. And that's out. Caught by Harmison.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
That's a hat-trick for Harmison. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that knock.
This was how the innings ended for Law.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
Safely taken by Mustard.
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
Harmison gets his first wicket. The next man in is Loy. Out.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
Harmison gets his second wicket. Loy goes for a duck.
Out first ball, he could pick up on the phone call he just put down.
We can have a look at that again. Cork comes in at number 6.
Yep, he's ticking now. That's a magnificent straight drive.
He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. Go on, bowl.
You know, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and